Welcome to the candidate speeches for the 2017 NAMI Board of Directors. Thank you for joining us. Each candidate will have a 5-minute window to address NAMI members. This candidate has requested that there be no bells to alert her to the 2-minute and 1-minute marks, so I will verbally cut her off at 5 minutes should she reach the time limit. I would now like to introduce Lauren Rettagliata, who was nominated by NAMI Contra Costa County. Lauren, you may begin.
Fellow advocates, I am running on the Focus on Serious Mental Illness ticket with Dr. Rob Laitman, Mary Zandanowitz, and DJ Jaffe. We are asking you to direct NAMI back to its roots and become again the champion of those with a serious mental illness. NAMI has given me the hope to seek justice for those whose illness is so intense that they cannot do so themselves. As it is said, hope has 2 beautiful daughters. Their names are anger and courage. Anger at the way things are, and courage to see that they do not remain the way they are. I want to guide NAMI into having the right combination of anger and courage. We must be angry that treatment for mental illness is given inadequate funding and resources. We must be angry that jails and prisons are the new asylums. We must be angry that 1/3 of the homeless are those with a serious mental illness. We must courageously demand the right to treatment. We must see the funding is given to research, is given to providing adequate psychiatric hospitalization, and is given for the long-term intensive community treatment. We must have the courage to recognize that what we are doing now is not working. The system of care is broken, and we must work together to build a system that works. NAMI is a champion in providing information and education. But still, the care and treatment for those who are the most ill has remained a disgrace our nation faces every day, with thousands of our loved ones homeless and thousands of our loved ones incarcerated. Focusing on stigma without demanding treatment for those who are the most ill will not reduce the crises in our emergency rooms, streets, and jails. We must focus on eliminating discriminatory laws and practices and admit that mental illness is an illness and people do suffer from it, and violence can be part of letting it go untreated. We must build a movement that insists on intensive community treatment for those who are now cast to the street, and hospitalization for those who cannot live in the community. Throughout my state, we have intensive programs called full service partnerships. The well-intended motto for this program is, do whatever it takes. However, when a review was done in my county, over 10% in this program were homeless and not by choice. All housing was full at every level. How do you provide the medical treatment needed when a person does not have a place to live? We must activate NAMI at every organizational level to solve such problems. Both my local NAMIs have stellar family-to-family classes. One class for Mandarin speakers just graduated 32. Family to Family not only begins the healing of shattered families, but it gives advocacy training. Loved ones from NAMI classes join and give their expertise for treatment for those who cannot do so without assistance. Local NAMIs need the support of the state and national NAMIs to require more programs for those who are caught in the revolving door of crisis. Many say we must honor a person's choice not to receive treatment. But people are refusing treatment for 2 main reasons. First, the treatment being offered is abysmal, and that is why it is not chosen. Bed-bug-infested housing in drug corridors or shelters hidden from the public eye. And second, people, because of the insidious nature of their illness, do not recognize they need treatment. If instead we offered housing that heals and assisted outpatient treatment as the first, not last resort for those with anosmia, those who are the most ill would have a chance to receive treatment. NAMI has shown the light on the Stepping Up initiative to bring restorative justice to our jails and prisons. For this to go from an initiative stage to reality, we at our local affiliates must become courageous partners with our local officials, developing alternatives that work instead of incarceration, release, and the street. Desperate parents whose loved ones are being discharged to the street, or even worse, they are in jail, contact me seeking help that is not available. Therefore, I want to guide NAMI to a place where those who are the most endangered are put in the front of the line. Thank you for taking the time to listen.
Thank you, Lauren. If you would like more information about all the candidates, please check out the spring issue of NAMI's Advocate or visit us online at www.nami.org/voting. Thank you for listening and helping to shape NAMI's future.